Hello and welcome to the channel. I am ThatRoni and today we're gonna jump into Ren, Vincent's Tale, Sunflowers Prologue. And before we jump into it, super thanks of the day. Thank you so much for that. And without further ado, because I can't freaking wait, let's jump into Ren, Sunflowers.
Tragic scenes last night in London. A 14-year-old girl was found dead from a fatal stab wound. Her attacker, a 14-year-old boy, is in critical condition after a violent altercation with a police officer. Over to reporters on the ground for more.
Oh, such a beautiful shame. The sunflowers will when the skies do not rain. It's a story I'm sure we all know. It's a moment of madness inside of the woes. We all fall down in London town. Shaky ground carries me. Whoa, rains down, blindingly loud. Never surrender. What a terrible scene. Here lie the corpses of corporate machines, planting seeds where the grass never grows. But the grass, it stays greener in places unknown as we all fall down in London town. Shaky ground carries me. Whoa, rains down, blindingly loud. Never surrender.
Wow. Okay. There is a lot to unpack here, and I'm gonna start from the beginning. The very first shot, the whole scene, it was a one shot, which I freaking adore. I can't wait to be able to get to a level where I can write, direct, and film something like that. It's so freaking inspiring. I got inspired already. But also, I loved the whole gameplay on Vincent van Gogh, amazing painter, and the sunflowers, one of his more known pieces. And I loved that imagery, the whole dark, sad room. It seemed so dark and the only light you had is the TV that sprouts bad news about murder and the joint that he lights up to escape, I guess, the news, and the sunflowers that are burning, and that's the only sources of light. The only source of light are bad things, which is it is so depressing, and it is so strong. It's a strong imagery that I appreciate the art behind making this art. Also, I love how Ren connects, sometimes directly, sometimes indirectly, the lyrics to the imagery. There was a line right at the beginning that he said something about the sunflowers wilt. Where was it? The sunflowers wilt when the skies do not rain. In a story I'm sure we all know, it's a moment of madness inside the woes. Moment of madness. He had mental struggles, let's put it this way. I don't know if the guy who plays Vincent is smoking a joint to try to escape all the bad news around him, the apartment that's literally about to catch fire, or the news, or that it's just this F this moment. I don't care anymore. Everything's bad. I'm done. I'm done fighting. I'm done doing good or trying to do good. It really hits you. And then that beautiful switch from the TV that he watches Ren to actually seeing Ren's life that I feel like we all can relate to. This guy who is doing the same thing over and over and over and over. You go to work, you buy groceries, you go have a drink, which is his own escape, because in this he drinks a lot more than I can take, let's put it this way, but we all know I'm a lightweight, okay? But this whole cycle that is, you're stuck in the rat race, and the only way for you to feel semi-okay with it all is get drunk or smoke weed. It's such a beautiful statement. It makes me angry. It makes me angry at me, because I'm also stuck in this rat race, and I don't know how to escape. I'm super grateful to have a job that helps me pay the bills, but there's also something in me, the creative side in me, that is just screaming like, let's go, let's film, let's learn about this, let's do something cool with lighting, let's try to sing, let's play the guitar. And it screams at me because I don't give it time, because all my time goes to my job that I'm really appreciative to have, but damn. The balance, finding the balance is really hard. I like it. Ren has this very unique way of putting the word out without putting the word out. You know, it's a big F you to the corporates. There was a line there actually. Here lies the corpses of the corporate machines, planting seeds where the grass never grows, but the grass, it stays greener in places unknown. This by itself has a lot to unpack, and I love this little FU to the greediness of, you know, the big companies that we will not mention here because I don't want to get copyright. And I do know Ren is being a freaking angel and very smart with him telling the reactors, hey, I will never give you copyright for any of it. I want you to comment. I want you to react. I want you to market my stuff. And this is an example that companies that I will not say their names should take note. Everybody should take note of that. Don't be greedy, be kind. Kindness goes back and forth. And I freaking like it. I freaking like the guy. What can I say? I like him. Okay? Anyway, I don't want to keep on blabbing on it because I could go on and on and on. But I want to thank you, patrons. You have been incredible. I really appreciate you, and thank you. Subscribers, likers, dislikers, commenters, sharers, people who show up and say hi. Hey. And Ren, hi, if you're watching this. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one. Oh God.